I went across to France again and walked about the line. The trenches have been all filled in, and the country is looking fine. The folks gave me a welcome and lots to eat and drink, saying, "Hello, Tommy, back again. How do do? In the pink?" And then I walked about again and mooched about the line. You'd never think there'd been a war. The country is looking fine. But the one thing that amazed me, most shocked me, I should say, there's buses running now from Bethune to La Bassée. I sat at Shrapnel Corner and I tried to take it in. It all seemed much too quiet. I missed the wartime din. I felt inclined to bob down quick. Jerry Sniper in that trench. A Minnie coming over. God, what a hellish stench. Then I pulled myself together and walked on to La Follette. And the cows were calmly grazing on the front line parapet. And the kids were playing marbles by the old estaminet. Fancy kiddies playing marbles on the road to La Bassée. You'd never think there'd been a war. The country is looking fine. I had a job in places picking out the old front line. Yes, you'd never think there'd been a war. Yet you would, I know. You can't forget those rows of headstones every mile or so. But down by Tunnel Trench, I saw a sight that made me start. For there, at Torberia's crossroads, a gaudy ice cream cart. It was hot, and I was dusty, but somehow I couldn't stay. Ices didn't seem quite decent on the road to La Bassée. Some of the sights seemed more strange as I kept marching on. The Somme, a blooming garden, and there were roses in Peronne. The sight of dear old Arras almost made me give 3 cheers. And there's kiddies now in Plug Street, and mamsells in Armentières. But nothing that I saw out there so seemed to beat the band as those buses running smoothly over what was no man's land. And you'd just as soon expect them from the bank to Mandalay as to see those buses running from Bethune to La Bassée. Then I got into a bus myself and rode for all the way. Yes, I rode inside a bus from Bethune to La Bassée, through Beuvry and through Annaquin, and then by Cambrian Tower. The journey used to take 4 years, but now is half an hour. 4 years to half an hour, the best speed up I've met. 4 years, no longer still for some. They haven't got there yet. Then up came the conductor chap. "Vous billet, s'il vous plaît?" Fancy asking for your tickets on the road to La Bassée. And I'd wondered what they'd think of it, those mates of mine who died. They never got to La Bassée, though God knows how they tried. I thought back to the moments when their number came around, and now those buses rattling over sacred, holy ground. Yes, I wondered what they'd think of it, those mates of mine who died, of those buses rattling over the old pavé close beside. "Carry on, that's why we died," I could almost hear them say, to keep those buses always running from Bethune to La Bassée.